Hi everyone. So now I'm going to be doing my body lotion section of my Bath & Body Works scent reviews, or descriptions, and this is by no means all of the scents that they have. I actually have very few compared to the total number that they have, and a lot of mine, as I will explain later, are limited edition or discontinued, but you know, just because they sometimes do bring them back, I figured I would include a quick description of them. So, I don't actually have all that many of the body lotions like this. What I have more of are the creams, which I will talk about in my next video. But this first one is Black Raspberry Vanilla, and their description of it is, okay, they actually don't have a description. That's weird. They used to have a description of the scent. But anyway, my description of this scent would just be that it smells very much like a berries and cream type thing. I mean, it's called Black Raspberry Vanilla, but that is what it smells like. It smells kind of like a dessert type thing, like, yeah, it just smells like a very fruity, sweet kind of scent, obviously with, you know, the berry scents because of the raspberry part of that. The next two are from their Christmas collection, and there are 4, I believe. The other ones are something with gingerbread, and there's a scent called Nutcracker Sweet, like S-W-E-E-T. I didn't really like either of those scents. But this one is I Love Licorice, and I actually described these two in my Bath & Body Works haul. But this one basically is a very berry kind of fruity scent. It reminds me a lot of the Mr. Bubble Bath scents. And then there's Twisted Peppermint, which smells very much like a candy cane, candy kind of peppermint, as opposed to being like a mint lotion, like this one, the C.O. Bigelow Rosemary Mint, and I think this one actually might be discontinued, but if you ever see this one, I would definitely pick this up. It's a very strong scent. It is rosemary mint, and like I said, if you either don't like mint or if you don't like strong scents, definitely don't get this, but I really, really like this scent. It is just kind of a very minty, crisp, clean scent. Yeah, I really like it. And so that is it for all of their, okay, well, then there are 2 of their permanent collection lotions, the Cucumber Melon and the Midnight Pomegranate, which I already described in my body sprays. But basically, just this is kind of a very cool, crisp, clean kind of scent. And I know that there are a lot of, you know, cucumber melon scents, but I really like the Bath & Body Works one best. And then the pomegranate one, it's just it's kind of a more mature type of fruity smell, but it's definitely a very fruity kind of, I don't know, it's a deeper smell, but still definitely has the fruity tones of the pomegranate and some berry kind of stuff in there. Then another one, they haven't brought this back recently, but if you ever see this one, Tropical Passion Fruit, you have to try this. It says apricot nectar, exotic papaya, and coconut cream, and then of course passion fruit. This is, I have never met somebody who does not like this fragrance. It is amazing. It's very tropical and sweet smelling. I don't know, at one point I had like every single item that they made in this. Then is these were all stuff that I got from the sale this past weekend. I got the pink grapefruit, which just smells very much like citrusy grapefruit scent. There's not much more to it. It's a very light, sweet, fruity scent. And then there's the pearberry, which this is one of their like really old scents, but it's described as the scents of juicy pears and ripe forest berries blended beautifully into one delightful fragrance. So this is kind of a deeper, kind of not so light and delicate smelling fruity scent, but it's still definitely just kind of a fruit. I don't know. Once again, this smells like some kind of dessert that you would want to eat, but it's not an overly sweet smelling thing. It just smells, I don't know, it does definitely smell like pear. I don't really know how to describe this one, but I really, really like it, and I would recommend it, I guess. It's kind of a fruity scent that's not too, like, sweet and fruity smelling, so I think it would be good for a lot of people who, you know, might be looking for something that's kind of sweet scented but not really over the top and not really, really strong. And another one that's great like that is the Country Apple Lotion. And they actually have a new apple scent out, which I don't like so well. I forget what it's called, but this one is just a very light, delicate apple kind of fragrance. Once again, it kind of smells like it's a sweet sort of apple, but it also just smells kind of like, you know, a fresh apple that you're eating. So yeah, once again, lighter, less strong fragrance. And finally, Juniper Breeze, and I'm just trying this lotion for the first time. My mom has liked it for like 5 years, so I always buy it for her, but I finally decided to buy one for myself. It's kind of a very like earthy, natural kind of scent, but the juniper is like, it's slightly minty without being too strong of a mint smell. Like this one here, it's just like, you know, it's minty, it's very strong. This one is a much more toned down, it's described as an invigorating, like the older ones, they would have like one word here that describes it. It's described as invigorating. And it says, fresh and evergreen, the scent of juniper is especially invigorating when wafting on a cool morning breeze. So yeah, it's just a very light, kind of delicate, it's sort of minty, but like I said, it's not just like an overpowering scent. So those last three, the Juniper Breeze, Pearberry, and Country Apple, I would recommend for people who are looking for a lighter, less strong fragrance. So that is it for my body lotions, and now I'm going to move on to my body creams. And I hope you enjoy these videos, and continue watching.